Hi, Clay from Popel's Backyard Farm. Just want to do a little update on the rainy weather in the garden. Uh, we have had nothing but 2 days of straight rain. Now, because this corn is just shot right up tremendously. It is definitely knee-high by the 4th of July, for all that, and that's the rule of thumb. We've had 2 days of rain, and the sun is peeking out. You can see it behind that tree, but the rain finally stopped a little bit. We're supposed to get 2 more days of rain. I just wanted to show you while I had well, you can see the sun shining in the lawn. I wanted to show you the reason you drill holes in these pools for your corn is so that the excess water can go out. You see there's still water in there, enough to keep your corn drinking. And we've got the corn inside the old dog fence so that it keeps raccoons and everything else from eating my corn off. The tomatoes are all doing well. The fooled you jalapenos. Now we've got some fooled you jalapenos started, which is really good because I can't wait. I love the taste of jalapenos, but I really don't. Is for my age and others like me, you get heartburn real fast with hot peppers. And I love the taste of a jalapeno, and I love it with cooking. But I just can't take the heat anymore with reflux and whatnot. Heartburn. But look at some of these tomatoes. Aren't they doing good? These are some of the Romas. And these are some little tiny plants that I had to put a stake in there. They're even getting some nice Romas on them. But this just goes to show you about the bucket system. We have had 2 good straight days of nothing but rain. Look at some of these Romas over here. This plant's getting loaded with them, and it's just a tiny plant. We've had 2 days of nothing but straight rain, and we've got 2 more days coming, 2 to 3 more days of straight rain coming. But when it rains, it waters your tomatoes from the top, and the water runs down out of the bucket into the trough. The excess water just ends up overflowing the trough, and you don't end up, your garden doesn't end up being drowned. You really don't need to. A lot of people are saying they've lost a lot of their plants already because they're up here in the north because they've already drowned. There's a sucker I gotta pull out of there. See that sucker going up between the crotch of that thing? Gotta pull that out of there. I've been weeding the onions up front, so I just got back here to start doing chores and check the garden out. But I just wanted to show you of why the bucket system is great for places that get too much rain, and with the trough systems, it's great for places that are crying they're having droughts because you're not using that much water. Your water you could take and get a rain barrel, one of those blue plastic barrels, as long as it didn't have any harmful chemicals in it. Hook it to your eave trough or your eave gutters and collect rainwater when you get rainwater. I know a drought, it's hard to say that, but when you do get rain, collect what you can. And these troughs take about 3 to 4 gallons each, and it lasts quite a while. So it's not like you're out there running your garden hose for a half hour, 45 minutes when the state is telling you, no, we're in a drought, you can't use water for your gardens. This way, you've got water in your troughs and you can still continue to have a garden. And if you're getting too much rain, it's just as good. The troughs will overflow and you don't have to worry about your plants drowning. So I just wanted to give you a little update on how the tomatoes and the corn and everything else is doing. And I encourage you to try this. Even if you only use one system, one trough next season. It might be a little late for some plants this season, but you might be able to get some things in. We're at the end of June now, so it's kind of hard to say you'd get a whole lot of anything, but this would be great on a patio. Just one trough with whatever plants, and you could do it for roses or any other kind of plants. You could just take and drape cloth over them ugly old buckets and make nice planters, and they'd still be self-watering. Maybe this will give you some ideas of what you can do and what you might want to do for your next season of growing maybe a garden or your roses or whatever else you want to grow. Okay, this is Clay from Popel's Backyard Farm saying enjoy, thumbs up, follow, and God bless. Bye-bye.